Hey everybody, Jordan from Back Society here. Do me a favor and click that subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to grinding. Anyway, obviously, we have some new details about UFOs. Sorry, UAPs. Sorry. I saw him look at me. I'm sorry. Is this part of like fucking there's like a new Oumuamua that's coming back to like Earth, and it's like even bigger than Oumuamua, and people were thinking it's some kind of light sail. Has anything to do with that?
Okay, yeah. So, all right, let me break it down for you. So, a year ago, they were saying, hey, there's this giant alien mothership that's coming to Earth.
Been
And
hearing
the reason
about it. I
why,
have heard of this.
so the reason why they've been saying it is, saying it was like a mothership is because it keeps redirecting the trajectory to Earth. Like every time it gets off path, they change their own I can't say the word to Earth, right?
Trajectory.
Trajectory.
Say it again.
You know what I mean.
Say with your chest.
Trajectory.
Yes.
Trajectory. So anyway, they've been, they've been in the UFO circles. They've been saying this for about a year now, and what they were saying was they launched this telescope called the James Webb Telescope.
Yes, very famous telescope.
So it can make its way out there and see what it really is and stuff like that, and see if it could get more information about it. And supposedly last summer, I remember this, last summer they were having Congress was being briefed on it and stuff like that. Hey, and then you got Lou Elizondo going
Of course,
on
man,
podcast.
you gotta get the same people out there, dude. Please
know
tell
what
me
I
they
mean?
invited my dude Avi Loeb.
They invited Avi Loeb.
Oh, my favorite,
everybody.
dude.
But then about like 6 months
Whoa. Avi Loeb's legit. He's a real guy.
He's a Harvard
he was a Harvard
professor.
dude, yeah, Harvard professor.
Yeah, so legit.
I did like him, but he kind of made me nervous with the Oumuamua thing.
Why?
I think he's right. I think he was right.
I don't think Oumuamua was a light sail. It's just the proportions are weird. I just don't think it's a light sail because we've made light sails and Oumuamua wasn't.
What makes you
like
think that? But what makes you think, hey, there can't be giant motherships roaming the galaxy?
I'm not saying there was, but his whole UAP stake was on Oumuamua.
Well, I mean, like we didn't get to see anything what he got to saw though. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Anyway, I just keep an open mind. But 6 months ago, right, going back to the story, Jeremy Corbell was going around and saying, "Hey, there's gonna be a massive."
You lost me.
I know. But hold on tight.
He's my dude too.
Just hold on tight, because 6 months ago, Jeremy Corbell was going around saying, "Hey, there's going to be a massive lie that's going around in the UFO community, and it's about a mothership coming to Earth in the year 2027 or something like that." He said, whatever you do is from some CIA thing, don't believe it. And now all of that, yeah, I know. And now everything is coming into fruition where people like news podcast, not news podcasters, but like the news, they're actually saying, hey, there's this giant.
I've never heard anybody talk about this.
Oh no, well, I mean, I'm pretty much in the know with UFOs. I mean, they were talking about it a lot.
You're back in the community.
I never left, baby.
Oh, man, you totally left. What are you talking about?
I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Your fallout with Lou Elizondo, dude, that was like
Jordan. I need you to insert all the clips of Scott Cutting. Like, I'm done with this. It's done. I'm done with this.
Well, no,
you can find dozens of clips.
There's a lot of
you being like,
I'm done with Lou Elizondo.
I'm done, and that's why, like, back in like 2020, if we go forward to 2028, when we fucking. We're gonna have like Trump running for a third term, and Scott's gonna be like, man, he's gonna release the Epstein files.
Yeah.
First of all, no, listen, no. where my stance is with politics, I gave it a chance when I'm with you guys. I gave it a chance.
Bro,
For the longest
bro,
nah,
both
dude,
of us
for
could
the
have told
longest
you, dude, it's never worth it. It's fucking like self-defeating every time.
but I'm just saying, like, I literally I've always had the same stance. You know, your vote doesn't count. Politics is corrupt. What's the point of voting? Doesn't matter. I gave it a shot. You guys gave me faith, and I believed in the political system.
You know what?
But then,
That is my
Wait,
bad.
wait,
If I gave you faith, that is an apology I will gladly
You-
give.
you were like, dude, Trump's gonna win this,
and he
and he
was saying that.
won,
Yeah,
and
Because
he
he was
won. So
I thought
what makes you think
Harrison
it's
would.
corrupt? Yeah, we knew that was wrong. You were
Whoa! Don't even pretend you fucking thought differently. You thought she was gonna win
I
too.
did. If you listen to me, after he got shot, I said it's over. Once there was that picture, I said he won. It's over. It's done.
We all knew that.
Okay,
Except for Jordan. Even like
Except for
right
Jordan.
before the election, Jordan was like, "Nah, dude." He's like, "Kama's got it. There's no way he's gonna win."
because
But me and Scott were like, "Dude, he got it. It's over. There's no
got it.
chance."
all right, this was my thing. I thought as soon as it came out, which was pretty much immediately, that everyone found out the fucking shooter was one of his own fucking voters. It was a Republican voter.
Didn't matter.
That
Didn't matter.
people that I gave MAGA a little too credit to think they weren't as retarded. That was my bad. I won't make that fucking mistake again. I give people too much credit.
Hold on, though. We have to distinguish. There's two different MAGAs, I would say. There's MAGAs that are like redneck MAGAs that just want to be Trump,
Yeah,
Trump, Trump. But then there's
redneck.
some MAGAs. But then there's some MAGAs that's like, hey, you know, we really have all this corruption. We need to do something about it. Let's be more transparent
I
with our
think
government.
your problem with your assessment, Jordan, was that he's a Republican, whatever. They would say he's not a real Republican. And also the Democrats did not do a good messaging campaign external to Democrats to prove that point. And also once they found out he like donated to Act Blue, they're like, well, it's not real. It's not real.
Well,
It's like
I mean, like in the
saying,
context of the shooting itself,
didn't
not
matter.
that the Democrats is, they love to fail. That's their thing. They're basically a donor party. They're not a voter party, not a people party. They never have been. Well, they used to be back in the day, but not anymore. Not since Clinton.
The Dems.
The Dems. They're a donor party.
Hold on, time out. There's this guy at my job that used to go around. If he didn't get his way, he'd be like, I knew you were a Dem. You Dem.
What, like what? Like he signs the EO and doesn't get out and he blames the Democrats?
Or if somebody said something stupid or something he doesn't like or something, he'd be like, I knew you were a Dem.
Do I know this guy? I feel like I do.
I usually just say, hey, I was like, dude, you're such a lib, dude.
Lib.
Well,
Yeah,
fucking
that's all you gotta
libtard.
say. Yeah, that's all you gotta say is lib. Jesus
Yeah,
fucking Christ.
but politics is so stupid now. It's like I mean, like all of them, every single one of them, fall in line.
But the
then
thing
you gotta
is, you
really
can't
think
give
about it.
up. You gotta strive for a better world. You can't just be like, whatever, we're fucked.
Name a democracy that's not corrupted.
What's your definition of corrupt?
That's not ran by money. That has like moral support. That's like based on morals, I would say.
What morals? Now you gotta define morals. You're telling me, hold on, let me ask you a question. What is the values of capitalism? It's money, right? It's making profits. And if you base your morals off of capitalism, say, hey, we're a capitalist society, how does that not tie into your morals?
Okay, so then basically, there is no such. If we live in a capitalistic society, like you're saying, there are no such thing as corruption.
No. That's not what I said. I just said you can't say money.
Say that.
You can't say money equals corruption. What are your morals? And what do you define as corruption?
What I define as corruption is selling your own people out.
Okay, I think a better definition of corruption would be using your power to enhance your own personal wealth at the detriment of your constituents.
And
Isn't
I
that a
like your
better?
definition better.
Like, that's just my personal. Then whether it's power, money, it doesn't matter, right? Once you just say, "Oh, it's just money," you kind of lose half the argument because
Uh,
you're Mister. Hey, you better get that hustle, or you gotta get that grind. You gotta make that dollar. You're like Mister PBD. Like, hey, you gotta do what you do. You gotta
Mr.
scam as many people as you
PBD.
can. How do you grift?
Chapter 27. 28 laws of power. You that grifter.
So, like, what are we talking about here?
What I'm saying is, all right, how many
You gotta get your
okay.
grifting game up,
How
dude.
many all right.
Personally, I like fucking that Elliot guy.
Sorry that I just tore apart your argument. You can
No,
try
no,
again.
no, hold on. I'm recalculating. Refocus there.
Better. You're
All right. The top
recalculating
three,
now.
the top
Buffering.
3 superpowers are what? Who are the top 3 superpowers?
I would say America, America, America.
Let's be more realistic here.
We're the last superpower.
That is.
There is no
We're
other
the
superpower.
only superpower. Yeah. That's why you see all this like fucking domestic division because that's the enemy right now. We turned on ourselves.
No.
Same thing happened to Rome.
First of all, listen. The reason why we are not united is because we are conquered people.
No,
I know
we're
you guys don't wanna
divided because we
believe
have
that.
no unifying enemy.
No, yet we have a lot of enemies. What are you talking about?
Not
There's
a
a lot.
unifying enemy.
There's a lot of ideologies that only survive when there's an enemy to attack. Look at like the fucking conservative messaging lately. It's always like DEI, trans people, CRT. There's always a new front, a new enemy. Illegals. You get a $50,000 bonus for joining ICE now, dude. There's always an enemy. You need an enemy. And unfortunately, when
you don't wanna
USSR
listen.
fell,
I'm
we
trying to
found
tell you,
domestic
I'm trying to
enemies.
tell you, and you just refuse to listen. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to tell you, and
Let's see
you
how the
refuse to
Rothschilds did
listen.
this.
The reason why is because we are conquered people. You keep people divided.
Who conquered
That's why they
us?
do the DEI.
Conquered by who?
Conquered by capitalistic people, by their ideology.
Do you
The
not
fact-
like money?
I love
Are you
money.
saying you're
money,
socialist?
but you have to
You're
realize.
socialist.
No, you have to realize money is an illusion. Money's an illusion.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's as real as you make it to be. What are
Really?
you talking about? Yeah.
Really? Okay,
How's it a-
because how many, all right, how many, besides, okay, let me refocus real quick. When's the last time you used cash?
I love that.
Yesterday.
Did you use cash today?
No, yesterday.
Okay, but today you just swipe the card or you just hit the beep, bop, bop, or whatever. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
First of all, hey, no. Let's define money. Are you talking about cash or money?
I was
Those are
about
two
to say
different
the
talking about
same
money.
thing, yeah.
Talk about money.
Money is currency. That's currency, baby. It doesn't matter where it comes from, if it's
It
electronic or if it's
doesn't.
on paper. What's the difference between paper and electronic?
Okay, let's talk about currency. All right, currency, is that not an ideology?
100%. It's
It
a
is
shared
an ideology.
value amongst
It is.
everybody. It's shared. It's a shared.
But no.
How are you supposed to barter?
I have crops. You have crops. We trade crops. There's other ways.
Dude, so we're going back to like Igarian, like fucking we're going back to like fucking
It's way
Losing. This is a losing argument. This is
no, it's not. No, it's not, because it's got way too out of control. It's got way too out of control.
This is like ANCOM stuff, like anarcho-communist stuff.
See, but what I'm saying is, why are you labeling this?
Because dude,
why are you labeling it? You just labeled it as corrupt in an ideology. You just labeled it yourself.
Because it is an ideology. It literally is an
Why
ideology.
are you labeling it?
Because you should label that. You should see through the illusion that it's an illusion. But
What's the illusion? What's the illusion?
That it's an ideology. It's a chain to you. It's a chain to your mind.
Everything is. What are you talking about?
And that's why I told you it's not real.
Society.
Tried to give me a whole
Construct.
spiel that it is real.
It is real because we make it real.
Yeah, but it's an illusion.
It's
Illusions
not
can
an
seem real.
illusion.
I mean, it's really the bedrock
It
of
is
our
because
society.
we
We are a
literally
very
just said-
hyper-capitalist country. That's everything we're built on. If capitalism goes away tomorrow, dude, it'd be fucking chaos.
Would you survive though? People survive.
Scott, here's my thing. If I said my 5 ketchup packets are worth as much as your bar of gold, and you're like, yeah, it is, that's an illusion too. It's just made up. Everything's arbitrary.
I know that.
It doesn't matter.
I know
but it
that.
doesn't matter. But that's what makes it real, is because we do put inherent value in stuff. Or else it doesn't work. Nothing works.
But that's the thing. No, that's the thing. We, the people, decide, right? That's what you're saying. We, the people, decide. We have came to a conclusion, right?
We.
Huh? You're the one that just said we, so I'm just using the same we that we. That's what you said. You said if you had ketchup packets and you had gold bars and we together, that's what you said. Okay?
Yeah, I did.
I'm borrowing your we.
All right, you go for it. I can't wait to watch you crash and burn.
I want to know. Can I ask one question?
All I'm saying is we
No.
together, we together, like you said, we decide that power. We have that power. Hey, this is worth something. Hey, these two together are worth the same amount of currency.
And we've already made that decision.
But I'm saying is, if there's 1% and then there's 99%, the 99, the majority of the percent can all come together and realize, hey, this 1% that is. Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you.
No, you're right.
Your head, Jordan.
You're 100% right. But here's what you fail to realize. Your illusionary people in the anti-fiat currency are the 1%. Everybody else is the 99%. So back the fuck out of the way and stop complaining.
Look, Scott, let me ask you this.
Hold on.
What do you think is a better
time out? That is not true, because that's
it is. It's 100% true.
No, it's not. How do you think
it's 100% true?
No. That's exact. Trump got elected into office because he took what the people were saying on the internet. The 99%. Hey, I'll give you $5,000.
The people on the internet are not 99%.
I'll give you all that. So you're saying all the people that was screaming for Doge, hey, you know what I mean? That was screaming the government edit was the 1%?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about Twitter, bro.
A lot of the Doge thing is not new.
Am I crazy?
You know, like cutting government waste and all that. Reagan had it too. And you know who's always been the head of those kind of things? Business leaders, CEOs, staunch capitalists.
Had nothing to do with currency and money. It had to do with spending, maybe, and the size of the government. That's it.
I just want to ask you this, Scott. What do you think is a better society? What we have now, or let's say like everyone is equal. No matter what you do, you get the same pay, but everyone is housed. Like the government has a little more power. They owns the means of production. Like the government owns the means of production. Basically, the government will take care of everything. An expanded welfare state. Everyone gets healthcare. Everyone gets equal education. Everyone gets equal pay for their job. The society's equal. Do you think that's better than capitalism?
Let me tell you something. There's infinite ways of how we can live. Nobody knows
think that's better?
What the best way is.
But do you think that's
Nobody knows what the best way is. You literally gave me you gave me two options. One option this.
There usually is just two options nowadays.
And I'm telling you, there's infinite amount of options.
But do you think that option is better?
What's the best option? I mean, that. What's the best option?
Listen,
no. If you're going to come up with problems, come with solutions. Let's go. What's the solution?
The first step is to identifying the problem. Sometimes I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I'm just saying, like, listen, if there's a problem,
I don't want to hear that. No.
What? Okay, this is the part where you have to go back into history, right? Why did the founding fathers choose and write a republic, right? Or you know what I mean? Like, because while they were making this country together, this red, white, and blue. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Why were they staunchly capitalist and meritocracy? Why? If you're going to say that, then you got to also bring in the fact that they believed in that kind of system.
And they did. The founding fathers were pretty wealthy. Land owning, slave owning, business owning. They had a lot. I mean, have you ever seen Monte Carlo? It's
But
amazing.
this was, I mean,
Mount Vernon.
No. You can't put a caveat on it when you said if they did it this way, then you got to bring all the stuff in.
Okay.
And not to mention,
right.
dude, the revolution partly was caused by taxation. You know, they wanted to keep more of their money at the same time.
How many people all right, we have what, 400 million people that live in America.
No, it's like 350
It's
million.
like 360.
Oh my God, my bad. My bad.
That is kind of like a fucking semantic.
40 million people is a lot of people, bro.
What? 350 million people is a lot of people.
I can already have the title of this episode. Capitalism. What is it?
When we had the 13 colonies, how many people probably lived here? Maybe a million?
Hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands.
I would say by the time of the Constitution, there's probably a million people.
By the time of the Constitution, maybe, yeah. But
all those people.
1787.
That million people when the Declaration of Independence was being written and signed. All of those people were able to afford their own land. They were able to afford their own.
Not everybody.
No,
the founding fathers, yes.
That is
I am telling
completely
you.
wrong.
The founding fathers,
how am I completely wrong? Oh, what's his name? Thomas Jefferson. I mean, like, he wrote that book. What was that book called?
Thomas Jefferson was a rich dude.
Not Thomas Jefferson. Ben Franklin. I'm sorry, Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin was also a rich dude. They were all rich dudes.
I'm sure.
They were all rich. You can still buy Jefferson's wine.
Here's what you need to do. Take a week off. I need you to consult ChatGPT, and you need to come back with a better argument. You're losing this real poorly.
Really? Because you guys haven't combat anything. You just keep attacking me as a person.
I want you to come back. Look, dude.
Saying nothing.
Look, dude. I want you to. Scott, you go to the library, right? You like to read books. Let me tell you a book about Das Kapital.
Hold on. Don't tell me no book that you just know the summary about that you don't know. Jordan, don't tell me some book that you think you know that you never read.
You don't know what Das Kapital is. Karl Marx.
It's a pretty famous book.
It's a pretty famous book.
No, I'm not. I told you
it's
guys.
The antithesis of capitalism.
I'm not really into politics.
It is this isn't politics. This is economics.
All right, what's it about?
You need to go grab yourself another Corona.
What's it about?
Dude, it's about fucking socialism. It's about saying it's pretty much an indictment on capitalism, on how it breeds monopoly, less freedoms, less
well, do you guys
less
think
movement of people and the oppression of the worker.
It's the perfect one? You think, I mean, like, we tried and tried again, and do you think we haven't missed on this, or do you think we're getting close?
I don't believe
it's the perfect, because obviously we're not a utopia. So personally, I mean, like, we're swinging and missing.
Personally, I don't believe either economics are perfect or the way to go. Absolutely. I mean, capitalism obviously has risen our standard of living. Communism, if it was like true communism, like the one that Marx wrote, then maybe, but every time I think communism, I think back to the Vice documentary on North Korea.
All right, what's that book called again?
Das Kapital with a K.
Okay.
I do not know that book.
He's gonna come back and talk about the oppression. He's gonna come back and have words like
the proletariat.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a complete Marxist in 2 weeks.
The dictatorship of the proletariat, baby. Workers own the means of production.
What?
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about, dude. That's what communism's about. And socialism.
What makes
This
you
is
think
what
that
the
I'm a
Cold War was
socialist?
over, man.
Because you're just not a capitalist, obviously.
How do you know I'm not a free list?
What is that?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
is
it's something I just made up right now.
We got our
All
own Karl
free.
Marx in the making, baby.
Exactly.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I need you to write a
Exactly.
manifesto.
Nah. Listen. If you were born without money and then you can die without money. No, hold on. Hold on. If you were born without money and you can't take money with you, money is just an ideology. I mean, like, dude,
No,
I'm
you're
telling
using
you.
the word ideology in a weird way, dude.
No, I'm not. It's because it has a group of people have another group of people
Let me ask you this.
believing into something.
Let me ask you this.
You believe in money. That's what makes it so powerful.
Let me ask you this. If you're born with nothing, you die with nothing, then everything's an illusion. Then what the fuck are we doing here?
We're experiencing this illusion.
Clothing. So then, yeah, if we're experiencing the illusion, then it doesn't matter if it's an illusion. It just is.
But it can be fun, not
No, it
fun.
can't. Doesn't
Yes,
matter.
yes, it
You
can.
can't take it with you.
Uh,
Just can't. You can't take it with you. Who cares? Who cares?
It's a dichotomy. Oh
It's
my
not a
God.
dichotomy.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
What are you talking? Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
You see where this whole flag is running off the rail.
It's not running off the rails.
I can reduce this whole train of thought to nothing and say nothing matters.
Nothing
Then
does matter. Nothing does.
Okay. All right, Nietzsche, relax. You son of a bitch.
Nietzsche!
Like, what are we doing
He
here?
has discovered
I'm
nihilism.
just,
Yeah.
and then I just
We
keep
get
getting labeled. Everything I say is a label. About what? Why would
Nietzsche-
you go to those labels? It's a slave.
I'm
The
going to put a
ideology.
caption above Scott that says, God is dead.
Yeah.
A
Come on, man.
slave.
Friedrich Nietzsche, man.
And you know what
Fucking,
you
you know
wanna
who
put-
loved Nietzsche? Fucking Adolf Hitler.
Oh,
He did.
all right, Nazi boy.
He loved Nietzsche and Wagner. Richard
Mm.
Wagner. Richard Wagner. I can't talk.
Like the Wagner group.
No, completely
That's
different.
right.
Richard Wagner was a composer. Think like Mozart or Beethoven. He wrote Flight of the Valkyries.
All right. If Scott is Nietzsche, Jordan, who are you?
Ayn Rand.
What?
Interesting. You're Ayn Rand.
Ayn Rand, baby. I bring on the fucking cyber dystopia, baby. Come on.
Okay, that's interesting.
What would you say? I mean,
Okay,
what would you say? Are you like Descartes or something?
I was gonna say Descartes. Yeah.
Oh
I am
my
because
God,
I am,
dude.
baby, because I think I am because I think.
Therefore you are. Therefore you are.
Therefore, I am. You know, like I'm definitely a Descartian. Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
called it. Called it. Fucking Descartes. Just every time I think
But
about, I
what-
always
but-
see his portrait.
But that's such a wrong statement.
Why?
I am what I think. Or what?
No,
what's
no,
the
I
statement?
am
I think.
because I think.
Therefore I am.
Yeah, that's the other way. Yeah.
I
But,
would. Say,
Uh,
in truth,
what
I'm
is-
more
hold
like
on, let me-
Voltaire.
yeah.
So-
Cogito ergo sum.
What is I am?
No, I think, therefore I am.
I am.
Because I think I am a real being.
Person.
Yeah, I know.
I exist.
Right.
You know,
But
Yeah.
there is
Study
also
philosophy.
I am that I am.
I am. All right. No, you're thinking it's Sam I am.
No, I'm thinking
Green
of
eggs
I
and
am. I think, therefore I am. Nah, Descartes got that wrong.
Why?
Because you're not your thoughts.
Well, you are.
Dude,
No, you're
Dude,
not.
late monarchist France, dude, they had some wild thinkers, okay? Descartes and Voltaire.
Yeah.
Voltaire is wild.
I'm
Well,
calling it-
I
Voltaire
love
is-
Voltaire, dude. I love
What-
Voltaire.
what's
He was just
today?
an asshole.
Today's Wednesday, the 30th.
Okay.
I'm calling Descartes out. I think his statements are wrong.
Well, you're gonna find him? He's been dead
100%.
for like 250 years.
And I'm saying he's wrong, man. You want to?
Why?
You're not.
Why?
Because
How
you're
is he
not your
weird?
thoughts.
If you
It's
are,
not that he's
if you are,
weird.
if you are thinking, you have a subconscious. Do you not exist?
No, no. See, that's the thing. Is you're
Dude,
on.
You're
You're
not
aware.
familiar with like the floating brain and like it being poked by the demons and stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty much he was like envisioning the simulation before people could identify what a simulation
Right.
was.
Think of
He was
Andros
saying,
at the end of Star Fox 64.
yeah.
Okay. All right, Mr.
Yeah.
Descartes.
So he was saying like he's like, I think, therefore I am, therefore I exist. That was his whole thing, right? It's
And I
I'm a being.
would literally backwards that. I exist, therefore I am, therefore I think.
You know who's a guy I think you would like? Dante Alighieri. He
No,
was like
dude.
he was
I'm
the Enlightenment's biggest
dude,
hater.
you
He was the
keep throwing out everything.
I have
throwing out
dude,
Yeah.
I have a 300-year-old copy of the Inferno.
Also,
that you never looked at.
no. Here's
What are
the
you
thing.
talking
Here's the
about?
thing.
I love that shit.
He didn't say my thoughts are me. He was just saying I think, therefore I am. Because I have consciousness, I exist. That's what he's saying.
Because I have consciousness. See, once you
Yes.
have that paradigm shift, you need to have that paradigm shift. I am consciousness. Therefore, I think.
That's pretty much what it is.
Nah, dude.
He's saying
it's not.
If you read his writings, he's saying I'm not just a brain floating in a vat of liquid being poked by demons. That's what he's saying. He's saying I'm a human being. I exist. I'm a real being that has its own thoughts and is not being influenced by little demons poking out my floating
I'm a real
brain in
boy.
a vat of shit, dude.
I'm a real boy.
God. Did you not take philosophy? We had this philosophy teacher. You might not remember him.
I'm a
Back in the day.
philosopher.
Wait, an MSJ who?
Uh,
I don't remember
one
at
of
all.
Scott's favorite teachers.
Mr. Jeffries?
What,
No?
Mr. DeMario?
Maybe?
Maybe
Mr.
you don't even
DeMario.
know.
I think it was Mr. DeMario.
I took when I was in college, I took like philosophy 1, I took philosophy 2, I took philosophy 3, and each time
And
I
it
was
didn't help
tripping on
you.
something. What are you talking about? You didn't even know. You barely know who Descartes is.
Because it's wrong.
Because it's wrong, therefore you don't care who they are or read their works.
No,
You,
because that
I saw
is
when
fundamentally
Chris brought
wrong.
up Friedrich Nietzsche, you gave the most blank look on your face. That
Oh,
name
God
is
dead.
new as fuck to you.
God is dead.
The original
No, dude.
incel.
No, because the last time you guys said that, I told you he died at the age of 40.
Nietzsche? I don't think he did. I have his book. You want to borrow?
Bro, just because you have that book, you never looked inside of that book.
I read it
Because
on
you
the
got a
flight to
book.
San Francisco.
And I'm saying lie.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with philosophy, dude. Expand your brain.
He was 55, by the way.
At 55, he lived with his mom or something. Right? He had the mustache.
He did have
We
a
all have
mustache.
mustaches.
He did have a glorious mustache. Very Germanic, very Teutonic mustache.
Yeah, very dramatic.
All I'm saying is
yeah.
All I'm saying is money is real. Get over it. Move on.
no. It's an illusion.
It's not an illusion.
You clearly have never read.
Yes.
You've clearly have not studied Ayn Rand.
All right, let me take out your pencils, Jordan. Take out your notebook.
all right.
Take out your
I'm taking it. I'm ready. Lay out those truth bombs. I'm ready. I'm good, dude. I'm ready. Let me know. Is it Napoleon Hill? I'm ready.
Dude, we live in the Matrix, man.
I know.
Golly, dude. Oh my God. Read Plato the Cave.
Let me ask you this question. Well, that's the opposite of what Plato was really saying, but okay.
What was he saying then?
Have you read Plato?
Yes.
You would like
you
Republic. He
read
talks
Plato?
about. Oh, if you
Hold
you
on,
should
hold
read
on, hold on.
Republic.
Are you calling me a Jordan right now? You think I'll throw out a book that I don't read right
Yes.
now?
Yes,
No. No, hold on.
we
time
are
out.
the
I did read the
same.
play. I actually know. I know. I do know.
Have you read
No,
Have you read the Republic?
I didn't read the Republic, but I read the Cave. I know what the Cave is about.
There's no book called The Cave.
Yeah, I
Or
know
it's like a
what book you're
story in the
talking
cave.
It's
about.
an
whatever.
allegory.
It's an allegory.
The Republic talks about how democracy fails.
Oh, is that all it talks about?
It talks
Is that
about
all
how
it talks about,
it
Jordan?
really does talk about how like democracy is not the way. Plato
know what
was
a
not
philosopher
very
king
keen
is?
on it.
Who?
Philosopher King.
Do you know what a philosopher king is?
No, I don't. I've never heard of it.
Okay. All right. You should look it up.
All right, so if I look it up,
I
what's
almost
it?
thought you meant like Philosopher's Stone, man.
No, I'm not talking about Harry fucking Potter, dude.
No, that's a real thing. Like Voltaire was involved. Fucking Isaac Newton was involved.
Well, yeah, because they thought alchemy was real, but it's not. So there's a it's what are the flaws?
As
He's-
above, so below.
Yeah.
How do you
that's-
how do you guys know alchemy's not real?
Because
oh
it's never
my
been
God,
done.
because it's an ideology. Ergo, it's an illusion.
Oh, what if
I'm
it's
looking,
something
I'm
that you
looking
have
at
to?
Philosopher King because I don't know what
What
you're talking.
if?
Are you
what
talking
if-
about Marcus Aurelius? I saw the bust, and that's all I needed to know.
Marcus Aurelius was thought to be a philosopher king.
Well, yeah, he wrote. I actually have Meditations.
Meditation is great. It's actually a great.
Oh!
It
isn't
has a
this right?
foreword
Is
from
it-
Bill Clinton.
Oh, no. So the
It
philosopher
does.
king is they're talking about a society that's ran by philosophers where it's like
It's run by a king who is a deep thinker. And stuff
right,
like that.
but
That was
they can't have a wife. They can't. There's a lot of things that they can't.
well, they dedicate themselves to running this society.
running the thing. Yeah,
It was like a Socrates thing.
right. But anyway, let's. I mean, like philosopher king. You know what I mean? That might be the right
we're
way.
getting to some deep topics here, dude. This is fun.
Let's go back to alchemy.
Do you not care
Let's
about
go back to
stoicism?
alchemy.
Are you not stoic?
No, let me. I'm glad we're here. Let me tell you guys something. Let me.
He's gonna shed
my-
some light about the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, let me.
It's not the Chamber of Secrets.
You gotta go down the chamber.
Dude, we
bro.
went to the theater and saw that movie when it first dropped. You know?
No,
It was a good movie. It's a good movie.
listen. All
I
right.
did not care about Harry Potter.
Most people, because we're talking about the cart and all them, they think, hey, you know, I'm a two-dimensional being. I have a body and I have a mind. Right? That's what people identify themselves with.
Mhm.
I have a body and I have a mind. But in reality, because we live in a sick society, in a world where, capitalism, it trains you like, yeah, you can live like a king and stuff like that, but the majority of people are slaves, to keep people at the top. They take away that third element, which is who you are, your awareness, your soul. So in reality, you are a three-dimensional being. But you need, in order to have this realization, you have to go through a paradigm shift. You know what I mean? You stop looking outward and you constantly look inward.
My question for you is, how do you know the soul or the being is real if you can't touch it? It just sounds like an illusion.
Oh, that is a great question, actually, because you experience it. That's how you know it's real.
But my mind experiences it, maybe.
No, because here's the thing. Your mind can't comprehend the soul. It can't. Your mind literally cannot comprehend.
If I can't comprehend the
consciousness
soul, then how do I know it's real?
because you experience it. That's how you
But
know
then,
it's real.
How do you experience it?
Because you are not by certain chemicals. That's why a lot of these
well, then it's not the
spiritual.
soul. Then it's just a chemical process. It's really just uh, impulses being directed electrical stimuli into your brain, and then you experience it. And really, what it's doing is it's processing it. You're not experiencing anything. You're processing it.
It's all the same.
No, no, it's not. No, that's an
No, I
illusion.
mean, no, I see
That's
what
an
you're
illusion.
doing there. You're trying to get logical,
We're getting into some Taoism
working in
over
the
here.
little details and stuff like that. You know, no, trust me, trust me. Once you have a paradigm shift of who you are, that hey,
Are you
I'm
saying
not myself.
you have a paradigm shift?
I'm just saying.
Are you
This is
saying
what.
you had a paradigm shift?
Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but yes, yes, I am. I am one of the lucky ones that have this paradigm shift. Do you know what that means? I'm
Yes.
here to save the world.
Oh,
Follow me. I am your philosopher king.
you're
I
my
am your
philosopher king.
I am your philosopher king.
I believe you.
But no,
I read on Twitter that the philosopher king is Trump.
Stop it.
terrible.
I was told he sacrificed everything for us.
He did. That's why he got shot.
You know,
Because
just like
the amalgam is they didn't want him to.
it's an illusion. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't talk to me. I only talk to real things like the soul that I can't prove is real.
Scott, okay, so we have a manifesto. We have the bare bones of a manifesto here of your freelium. I think that's
You know,
what you
the
called it.
Temple of Set would be disappointed in your ass.
You said the
And
Temple
your
of
made
Man.
up and your bullshit. Yeah, dude, the Temple of Set would not be pleased with the bullshit you're spewing.
Personally, I'm not pleased because your ideology seems rooted in Catholicism. Like you believe the soul is
Oh,
actually real. Like, do you believe in the
dude,
afterlife? Do you believe God created us?
First of all, if you look at this place, all right,
Is there a
let's break it down. Right?
supernatural, all-knowing being?
Let's break this down. Right?
Let's break it down.
Right? All right, let's break it down. If we look at reality from a non-judgmental lens, right? Everything is what it is. Things happen the way it's supposed to happen because it's meant to happen, right?
well, that's fatalism.
Calvinism.
Yeah, label it
Or
whatever you want.
determinism.
Label it whatever you want, right? But you're looking at it through a non-judgmental lens, right? But it's your thoughts, your thinking, right? So if you have a very negative thinking and you're looking at this non-duality or non-judgmental reality, some people would say, hey, I'm living in hell, da 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 da. I have this going on, I have that going on. But if you have a extremely positive mind looking at this reality non-judgmentally, you'll be like, dude, this is heaven. This is like the greatest place ever.
So
You know what I mean?
basically,
It's
the
all
world
your
is how you make it.
perception. That's what it is. It's the perception because honestly, all you have is this moment. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow is not
Can I
here.
just say something here? That
Please.
sounds a lot like I think, therefore I am.
But here's the thing though.
I'm just
True. But it's a dichotomy. It's a dichotomy. It's a
This is a-
dichotomy.
The
Yeah.
dichotomy is crazy.
It is. It is. That's what yin and yang is, right? You have two separate
Taoism,
things,
as I pointed out.
but it's two separate things, right? Into one thing. You're basically taking a duality lens and you're looking at reality through a non-duality. You know what I'm saying?
through a non-duality.
Yes.
So just a unality. I don't even know if there's a.
So are you saying like the world is a non-duality, but you yourself are duality?
Oh, yes. Because everything that is happening right now is meant to happen. Everything right now is perfect. All we ever had is this.
Predetermination. So predetermination.
It's not
is a
predeterminate.
thing.
You said it was. You said it's gonna happen. It's meant to happen.
If it's meant to happen,
But it's
Ergo, it's determined.
but like,
it's
is that like?
surrendering. It's
My question is,
surrendering to this moment.
who designed that? Like, is that a God figure?
It's consciousness.
Your consciousness is God. I mean,
What a
when you look at
compliment.
when you look at the painting, the Da Vinci painting, or is it Michelangelo? I can't remember. I think it's Da Vinci of God touching Adam. God surrounded
That's
by
Da
what looks
Vinci.
like a brain. Vinci, okay.
Oh.
Something.
So
That's what he was thinking. God was a consciousness, your brain.
so you're saying that God was a brain?
God is your consciousness.
So like, were you not hearing what I said? Like, you
It's
gotta
very metaphysical.
Yes. Metaphysics.
mine
Yeah.
is metaphysical.
No, Da Vinci was thinking the same way. He was saying God is not a physical being. It is us. It is our consciousness.
And
It
he's
is
not wrong.
everybody
He's
interconnected.
right. You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah,
have that.
but you
if you-
also said everything's determined.
I never said
And
the
meant-
word
I'm-
determined
you said
at all.
meant to
I
be.
never. You can come. I mean, replay it back. I never said the word once.
If everything
You
is
put words in my
if
mouth.
everything that happens
said
is
it.
meant to happen, what else do you call that?
Because listen. Because
Are you saying it was meant to happen because you did it?
no.
So
I'm
you can
saying.
do something
I'm
that was
saying-
not meant to happen.
I'm saying this. Us three. Yesterday is dead and gone. We cannot go back to yesterday.
No, we
Right?
can't.
What
Stephen
about
King wrote a book
tomorrow? We
about it.
don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. All three of us could get in our car and something can happen within the next 10 minutes.
Morbid.
All I'm saying is
That's
right.
only because I'm drinking.
But true. But all I'm saying is
DUI.
all I'm saying is yesterday is gone. Tomorrow, there is no tomorrow. All we have is this moment. And right now, because we have this moment, that's what makes it perfect. Because that's all we have is this moment.
Can I ask you this weird question nobody's been able to explain? How long
Yeah.
is a moment?
A moment is a moment. You know what? A moment is a moment, but I'm guessing it's as soon as you take your awareness off of this moment. That's how long that moment is.
So if I'm listening to you and then I go and drink a beer and I stop listening, I come back. Those are 2 or 3 moments.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
I'm just asking. You're speaking like it's real, dude. You're speaking truth. So if you're speaking truth,
Thank you.
I need
Thank
you
you.
to.
Thank you.
I need you to understand your truth and define it.
Define it.
You can't define it.
A moment. Just stay in the moment. Be
What's
present.
a moment? Measure it. Where's the measurement?
You can't measure it because all right, listen, when you are one with the moment, you're one.
Moment.
You're one with you're one with the universe. You're one
is-
with everything. You're connected with everything.
Tell me,
It's your
how
mind
do you,
that
how do you
separates.
know it's meant to be? You said everything is meant to be.
Yeah. Because if it wasn't meant to be, it wouldn't happen.
Well, meant to be means it was predetermined, and somebody said this will happen.
Nothing is
That's what meant to be means.
okay. Do you think it was meant to be that we're talking about this subject right now?
No.
All right then. But we
How-
are, so it's meant to be.
What? That's not what that
What are you
means. You don't
That's what
understand
it
the
means.
phrase. That phrase
The fact that we're
implies
talk-
that
the-
somebody has planned this out, and we will be doing this because we are going to do this.
Yeah,
But-
that's part
but
of
here-
Calvinism, which is a sect of Christianity, which
You
is
guys keep
God has
labeling
our.
it. You got
Because
No,
man,
labeling.
everyone. Dude, we have
These are not
centuries
original
of
thoughts.
people coming up with similar thoughts. Centuries of people who were thinking like this as their job.
Okay. But let's say we were not. There was no predetermination that we were going to go on this tangent, right? This is called the flow state. This is where creativity.
So then it wasn't meant to be. So then it wasn't meant to be.
I'm telling you, the reason why we're having
And
this
you see how you
conversation,
just contradicted yourself by creating
No,
this
I
new
didn't. I
thing
never
called
no,
the
I did
flow
not
state.
contradict myself.
Now there's meant
Stop.
to be. There's also the flow state, which is not predetermined. So ergo, it's not meant to be, unless you just mean to put somebody into the flow state in which they can do something that may not be meant to be. Like this is chaos. What are we talking about?
It's beauty in the chaos. It's a
chaos
paradox.
theory.
It is.
Life
It is.
will
It is a
find a way.
I mean, it is a paradox. I mean, like,
The
I understand
Goldblum
if your
theory.
brain can't comprehend what's going on here. I mean, it's not. I'm not.
Comprehension is a problem right now for me.
I can tell that, and it's okay because you got to have this paradigm shift. That's what I'm saying. Go be like Buddha, and go meditate.
I think,
Under a
therefore, I
tree.
am. You've
You know
proved
what I
my
mean?
point.
So do you like Buddha? Are you a Hare
Or be
Krishna?
like, or be like God. I am that. I am that I am.
God is incomprehensible.
That's what he's. Oh, say that again.
God is
Just like your mind.
incomprehensible.
Your mind can't comprehend consciousness.
I mean,
Your mind
that's
can't.
that's like the
I
core
know.
tenet of, like, the three religions, is that you can't really interpret God's motives.
Really?
It's like a catch-all for why, kids have cancer.
But
Yeah.
right. But what I'm saying is while
Also,
you're
why do you think we can't comprehend consciousness? We can.
you
We don't
can't
know
comp-
where
you
we
can't
don't know where it
comprehend.
comes from or where it goes, but we can comprehend it because we've defined it.
You can't comprehend it only because you have to experience it. It's something you can't comprehend, only experience.
But if you can experience it, can't you comprehend it?
Can you comprehend your dreams when you're sleeping?
That's not consciousness.
My dreams are epic.
What? What about when people smoke DMT? They're like, oh, I can't remember anything now. I was
Well, that's
so
just no. So you're saying we cannot delineate the fact that an experience is not consciousness. So every experience you have is consciousness.
pretty much, yeah.
So
Every
if you
because
so
everything
you're
is
saying right now I can comprehend what we're doing right now. I can comprehend this experience. How come right now I cannot comprehend a consciousness?
because the mind. Okay, because
I know I can internalize it. I know I can externalize it. I know I can articulate. I know I can feel. I know what I'm thinking. That's consciousness, bro. What are you talking about? And I can take this experience and relate it to previous and probably future experiences. That's consciousness.
that's the mind, bro. That's what I'm
It's
trying to
con-
tell you.
That's
That's the
conscious,
mind.
which
So
is
is it-
conscious.
Consciousness is who you are. Who
So
you are without
gonna-
the label.
So
And
I'm
I'm
just gonna
defined
ask.
by my
The
my
fact that you
world.
listen, this is why you will never understand it, is because the fact that you're trying to define it means that the mind is trying to comprehend it. And I'm trying to tell you,
And
the
it
mind
has.
can't comprehend consciousness.
Yes, it can.
The fact that you're even labeling it means
Can I ask one
I'm
question?
telling you.
Can I ask one question? So, from my perspective, I'm looking through my eyes. I am seeing you through my eyes. To me, my consciousness is interpreting that you guys exist, but do you actually exist?
Ooh.
How do you know
Is
we're
my
all
mind
not
just-
the same person? Just
How do I
different
know I'm
selves?
just not some, like, blob in the void and I'm only hallucinating that you exist and that Christopher exists?
It's because you think, and therefore you are. You are.
So my consciousness has manifested your existence.
Do you think time is what
I don't think
Mhm.
time is a universal construct. Like, I don't feel like you perceive time the way I do.
So would you say it's a mind construct, like a mind construct?
I think
No,
time,
because
I
right
think
now
time
you're trying to
moves.
play semantics here. You're trying to play
No,
semantics by
dude, you're
saying
the one
the
that's playing
mind and
semantics.
consciousness are two different things.
The
I mean,
mind
this is
and consciousness
something
are two different things.
this is something
How
I
come the
thought,
mind
like,
isn't
since elementary
isn't
school.
the mind? The mind is the vehicle for consciousness.
The mind is an ego. It's an
No,
illusion. Yes.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
You
is.
just threw another label in there.
I had to. I
What
had
if
to. You're right.
what if I
did put a
disagree with
label in there.
I disagree with that statement. What if I'm just saying the mind is the vehicle for consciousness?
I would say you're wrong, and I would say the brain is the vehicle for consciousness.
What if I said that the brain is the vehicle for the mind, which is the vehicle for consciousness?
And I would say that
Delineate between the brain having a mind and then being conscious.
because right, all right. Here's the thing, right? You can control or you can look at your thoughts, right? You're not your thoughts, but you can look at your thoughts, right? You internally agree with what thought that you believe in or what thought you agree with, right?
Yeah. What if you disagree with it?
Then you disagree with it. That's because you're able to disagree with it because you're not your
Aren't
thought.
you just able to think because of consciousness?
No, I think you're able to think only because you have a brain. I
Then
mean, like,
but you said the brain is conscious, is the vehicle for consciousness.
does it yeah, it might be the vehicle. It might I mean, like, it might store consciousness, but that doesn't mean you are the brain, you are the mind. That's just you know what I'm saying? Like, you have lungs or you have a heart. You don't tell it when to beat and when it doesn't beat. You know, you eat food, you don't tell your digestive system when to digest the food or not. It's the same with the brain. You have a brain, but it doesn't you know what I mean? It doesn't tell you what to think or what not to think. You're not your thoughts. Until you have a paradigm shift like what I'm saying, you won't understand that. Until because
I
you
just
you
always viewed the brain as the hardware and consciousness as the software, right? That's the operating system. And your thoughts are just things that flow through.
flow through like what? Like clouds?
No, like it's just their commands that go through and whether or not they're actually accepted or and acted upon are different things.
Do you think you're able to be a mastermind? Do you think mastermind is a real term?
No.
Like would you like say like if somebody went about mastering their mind, how would you go about that?
That's not I mean, that's a literal version of the word. That's not how we use it. I would say that usually it's mind over matter, right? They can do things that you would not be able to do, but you force yourself to do it, and
So like
you repress your
disciplines,
thoughts.
like certain disciplines,
You
like
repress your thoughts. You suppress them. I would say.
would you think in able to do that, you would have to get out of your mind to realize that you're
No,
not
no, no. You would empower your mind to say, "Hey, these are just physical feelings. I need to move through this." It's the other way around. Your mind is actually overpowering your body.
like, dude, like, that's kinda like getting out of your
That's the
mind,
opposite
man.
of no, it's not getting out of your mind. It's actually in going more into your mind and out of your body.
I don't know, man.
You just
I
said
don't know.
master mind. You didn't say master consciousness.
You can't master consciousness because you are consciousness.
Yeah, because that's my operating system, and I can control my consciousness.
You can't
It is
control your
me.
no, 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 no. You can't but that's what I'm saying. You can't control consciousness because that's who you are. That's who you are. You are consciousness, you have a mind, and you have a body. You're a three-dimensional being.
I'm a four-dimensional being
Yeah, how you what's
because
the
I also
opposite?
have well, I have thoughts.
I mean, your thoughts go with your mind.
No, they don't.
You need to
It's just definitions, dude. I can find these definitions all day.
same here. I can go with these definitions all day too. When you were born, the first thing they were taught you, they gave you a name and they labeled you. Bam, 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 bam.
No, I say
What
they, but okay.
were your parents? They labeled
Uh,
you. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? Like imagine growing up, being born, left in the jungle,
Mhm.
no name, nothing. You know
well,
what I mean?
Tarzan,
Exactly.
George of the Jungle.
Exactly. Like like
That was our
those
movie.
things, those labels, they're control mechanisms. Those ideology. That's the matrix. That's what controls people.
How do you escape this matrix?
Having a paradigm shift, like I'm telling you.
What is it?
You gotta.
You haven't really defined what a paradigm shift is.
It's
Like, how do I achieve this paradigm shift? Like, I fucking escape like society or something? Like, do I need to go off
no,
grid?
no.
Because I want to do that. Just give me a reason.
A paradigm shift is when you take your awareness off the outer reality and into your inner reality.
What the fuck is an outer reality and an inner reality?
That's what I'm saying until you have this paradigm shift. So like this outside reality, what we would call real life, right? When you stop giving it any meaning, you stop giving it any label, and you focus your attention and your reality on your inner being, on who you are, your inner light. So like, for a long time, people would say your body is the temple of God, right? People would say that. Have you ever heard of that?
My body is a temple, which means God created my body, which is a temple in His image, and I shouldn't desecrate it. Yeah.
What if you honestly, literally, and what if you took
Yeah,
that?
I know. I mean, like, I fucked that up royally.
But what if you took that literally and then you turn your awareness inward and made your temple like a sanctuary?
Can I just ask you this simple question?
Go ahead.
At the end of the day, when we all die, what the fuck does it matter?
That's what I said in the beginning, though. Nothing here matters, and you call me the Nietzsche or whatever. I said nothing matters. Oh, God is dead. God is dead.
No. I said I think therefore I am. I was just saying I'm a being. I exist. I was saying at the end of the day, when you die, does it matter if you've been able to determine the consciousness or your thoughts don't control you?
No, it don't.
Then why are you getting so mad about it?
I'm not mad.
I mean, just because you're wrong doesn't mean like you got to fight us like tooth and nail.
I'm not wrong. You guys are wrong.
You're not right.
I'm 100% right.
You don't.
100%.
You have not proven anything.
100%. Bro, you still think you're your thoughts. You gotta step up your game, bro. You still
No,
think you're your thoughts.
I think your thoughts are a part of you.
And that's what I'm saying. That's not
If you can't bring into the point that your experiences that kind of drive your thoughts are not what make you and your consciousness, if you can't see the fact that your consciousness isn't actually interpreting everything
fact
and
that you're
taking
saying
all your
you're
stimuli,
the fact that you're saying it like it's not who you are. You know what I mean? Like, dude, dude, take the red pill. Is that what it is? The red pill?
The red pill, dude.
no.
God is your Morpheus right now. He is your Morpheus,
Go
Chris.
for the
Why
paradigm
do you
shift.
why do you think if you are who you are isn't affected by your external reality?
No, first of all, that's what I was saying. You are who you are. I am.
No. I'm saying you are who you are because of your external reality.
That's not. I mean, like
It is. It 100% is. If something happens to you, it can change who you are and how you perceive the world.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
It's 100% true, and therefore your consciousness is
That's
changed.
not
And your
100% true.
It is
Because if
100% true.
no, it's not. Because look,
Yes, it is.
so you're saying
Your experiences
you're
change
saying
how you view the
1,000.
world.
So you're saying everybody in America, because we all have the same environment.
We don't all have the same environment. That's not true at all.
So you're saying everybody in, let's just say, the ghetto, right? They all grew up in the same environment, in the same ghetto. They're all gonna be bad people.
Well, you said they're going to be bad people. I just said
Well, but I'm just using
they're
that
going to have a
because
similar
that's what you
outlook
were
in
saying.
life.
You
They're
were
gonna have
saying
I would
100% that environment is going to affect their life.
Dude,
First of all, just because you stereotype them as bad people, that has nothing to do with me. I'm saying they might feel like they don't have a way to escape, and therefore they're going to rely on what they can do in that environment to survive. It's almost survival.
I mean, that's exactly what we were talking about
And then,
earlier.
and then
Right?
if you're in a environment where you don't have to worry about that, but you need to maybe become a successful person in business in order to survive, quote unquote, you're shaping your consciousness. I see what you're saying.
Shaping your mind because you are consciousness. Stop saying that. You are. That's who you are. You have a mind. You're trying to shape your
Your
mind.
consciousness can only process your thoughts.
Oh my God.
You don't think that? You don't think your consciousness processes your thoughts?
I mean, your awareness, who you are, watches your thoughts, right?
They
Because
watch
you're
your
not
thoughts.
your thoughts,
Then
right?
who is the one acting on your thoughts?
That's who you are.
That's your consciousness acting on thoughts.
That's who you are.
So they act on thoughts.
You can.
And if you act on thoughts,
Just because
ergo, no.
because
You
your
don't have
thoughts
to
are
act on
closest to
thoughts.
you, just because your thoughts are closer to you than you think, doesn't make you
They're closer
your
to you than you think. So I am thinking, therefore I am.
So, but you can think and not do whatever, right?
That's what I said earlier.
You don't have to. You don't have
You don't
to.
have to. That's right. You do not have to act on your
Exactly.
thoughts, but you still
Exactly.
thought them.
You don't have to think them.
You still thought them.
The thing
If
is,
you don't think them, then they're not thoughts. So what are we
so
talking
what
about?
what happens when you're in the moment? When you're one with the moment, you don't think anymore. You're
I
one with
am.
the moment.
I'm.
When you're in the
You're
flow state,
100%
right?
thinking. No.
No, you're not. Oh my God. Have you not listened to
You don't think I'm. You don't think I'm thinking right now?
I feel like you're in the moment and you're just speaking.
I'm not speaking because I'm articulating thoughts, and I'm trying to articulate a.
How do you
A
know it's not a
different-
stream of consciousness?
Well, what's the stream of consciousness if it's not thoughts?
When you're just ripping off, going with the flow.
Go with the flow. So now we're there's the
Because
flow,
are you
there's
because
consciousness, thoughts.
are you
Yeah.
thinking? I
Yeah,
mean,
I
like
am.
that's the key. Because I mean, like, dude, I mean, if you read Eckhart Tolle, or if you read any spiritual text with Buddha, all of them, like, I mean, like, dude, all of this is public. I mean, like, it's out there. All you have to do is do your own research. But will you do your own research? Probably not. But it's
Relax.
okay. I'm just
Alright.
saying.
Alright,
I'm just
Twitter.
saying. So like the
Don't
fact
be
that you're
too
trying
harsh
to
now.
like say that stuff, it's like, nah, dude, you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay, guys. You guys
It
can
is
be
I'm not
okay.
wrong on
wrong.
things.
It is okay.
It's okay, but doesn't mean I am.
I think you're wrong on this one.
All right.
I think
All
I'm
right.
right.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
I'm right.
I think you
That
are
is
wrong on
all
this.
the time we have left.
I mean, like, what do you think these philosophers be talking about? Oh,
Philosophy.
The thoughts?
I
You don't
think
even know what a paradigm
therefore
shift
I
is.
am.
All right. That is
Now
all the
what
time we
you're
have
talking
left.
about.
Oh, he's still going.
That is wrong.
All right.
is
That's all
wrong.
the time we have left. Thank you for watching Back Society. This is Jay signing off.
This is your winner, the one and only
The one and
King.
only
King Scott, the philosopher king, baby.
The philosopher king. And of course,
And these are your thoughts. These are your thoughts.
therefore you are. Have a nice day.
I am.